Wagwan players. It's your boy, SUH, StraightUpHippo, the gamer player. Today we are here on Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, we haven't run out of cars quite yet. Stop moaning about the game! Today we're here with this S2K, which looks awfully high up from the ground, so we're going to immediately solve that problem. It still looks quite high, actually. That's quite weird. Even on bags, it doesn't look like slammoed to the ground, though. Today, I don't actually know what we're going to do specifically with S2K. We're just going to build it, take it around Gary, all of the usual shiz. This was kind of the most highly requested one from the last episode. So we're just going to see what's going in, make it look like something which isn't the Fast and Furious S2K, because you guys have probably seen that a fair few times on the U of the tubes. The S2K is a car that I've not actually tried to use in this game, but if my memory serves me correct from the previous games, there should be a lot of options, and there is. I remember the S2K is a car which you can actually make look quite nice. What I'm going to quickly do before I teleport to a different universe is I'm going to quickly go around the car so you guys can see all the customization, and then I'm actually going to pick what I want to use, because I can't just do it on whim. I actually have to think about these things. I'm going to go around the whole car. I remember this being a starter car in Payback. It's even got the car shop glow rear tail lights. Pretty cool. I don't think there's any hood options. That is really cool. That's really cool. I don't remember the exhaust going through there. Diffusers, again, pretty similar affair. Is there anything else that we've missed that we have, you know, can you get a roof off? No, you can only get these ones. Right. That's weird, because the S2Ks are convertible, so you would have thought they would have, you know, gave you the drop top version. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm now going to hide in the corner of my room, and I'm going to do this. It's going to be like one frame for you guys, but it's probably going to be 2,000 light years for me. Oh, I was going to skip it, like all of the customization before the car's actually made. But there's no DuckTales for this car. And I know we can kind of cheat that with the roof option. We can kind of do that. But is it really the same thing? I don't know. I'm not so sure if that's really the same thing. That's a little bit sus. Bada bing, bada boom. It's not actually that much different. I'm going to quickly just go around the car, show you what I did. So S1 3Ps all the way around, different side skirts, custom wing mirrors, carrying going around, put the car shop glow lights on, just because I thought it looked a little bit interesting. We carrying going around the car. We didn't change the rear bumper or anything across those lines. If we couldn't add a lip, that makes me sad. So we just kept it as is, and you can kind of see it looks a little bit stock, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. I don't want to make it look like it's on steroids. I just want it to make it look clean, cool, calm, and collected, just like me. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is make it yellow, because it's an S2K, and if you don't do that, ooh. Now, I was going to say something really mean about people who don't make it yellow, but now I've kind of changed my mind, and I kind of want to make it blue instead. I need to make it a colour that will pop in the thumbnail, essentially, is what that means. To be honest, the SDK looks nice in every colour. Like, it's kind of a sticky one, isn't it? Now, we are going to make it yellow. Or better yet, actually, Need for Speed community, please do not let me down. I'm looking. Oh, that's really nice, actually. That is actually really nice, but I'm specifically looking for the E-Siders livery. If I can find one of those, I'll pick it on. That guy did not make that in the rap editor. Is that an Avengers meme? Wow, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. If someone made, you've got a lot of free, no, that's, I can't do anything but congratulate you on that. That's nuts. Right, so we haven't got any real Need for Speed fans in chat by the looks of things. And I can't search by E-Siders because this is one of the, that isn't the one we want. That's not the one we, oh my God, look at that. We want the white one. I want the white. I might just quickly do the white one myself. Shout out to all my real Need for Speed fans in the chat. Let me get, I'm a real Need for Speed fan in the chat, please. Oh, it just looks really odd with the badge there. I don't know how, I might leave that on the back. I was going to put it on the back, but you can't debadge the car, so it just looks really weird. Can I just say as well, the simplicity of this rap editor, I think genuinely this is the best rap editor I've ever experienced. Like, I genuinely think this is better than any of them. Just because of how easy it is to use. I don't even necessarily think it's better than other rap editors. It's just so easy to use compared to all the others. But now, to be honest, if I had a little bit more time, I would spend a lot more time in this rap editor. I think I'm just going to do a few more things just to kind of make it look a little bit less dead. And to finish it all off, of course, we're going to put my logo on the back. You didn't think I forgot, did you? You know my logo's in the game. You know that I have limited stock left on actual SUH stickers as seen in Need for Speed. You know the views are dropping nowadays, so you know you got to do what you got to do. And that concludes the E-Siders liveries. You see, that took me about 5 minutes, like, not that long. That's all I wanted to do. I know before all the nerds in chat, that's not how the car is in underground. I know, it's just I wanted to do something, make the car look a little bit more special, so now the car's special. Right, let's go ahead and actually go on to the performance customization, because this is actually going to be really interesting. So you guys did actually recommend me to pick this car. You also recommended me to use the forged engine of this, the forged inline 4. Apparently, according to you guys, this is one of the best sounding engines in this game. And I don't doubt it. If anyone who knows about the Honda S2000, revs all the way up to 9 grand in the AP1. I could get all car nerdy, but chances are you probably don't want to hear it. My point is, it's a really fucking cool car. I don't doubt that this might be one of the best sounding engines in the game. So we're going to go ahead and boom. Where do I think this is going to land on Gary? I think it might be on the verge. If I'm being optimistic, it'll be a green time. If it's kind of as I expect, it will be probably in the yellow. I would expect it to be close to the S15, if you want me to be honest with you. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to upgrade all this, and I will be back in uno momento. So there you go. It's completely 400 plus out. For those that are wondering about all the performance and stuff, Elite Clutch is in 7-speed, gearbox is in, and all track diffs, sauce and tires, and then obviously dual turbos. I don't know where I'm expecting this to land. We're gonna go outside, get a hang of things, see what it's like on the open road, then take on Gary. I hope this is gonna be good. I'm actually more intrigued of how it sounds than how it drives. But anyway, let's go ahead and do a little testing. I haven't mentioned this yet, and I kind of want to mention it. Please subscribe to me. YouTube's not pushing me by the day. You might have noticed I stopped swearing in this video because YouTube was like, if you swear one more time, I'm going to fuck. So yeah, times are rough. If you could subscribe, that'd be fantastic if you like the content. I'm basically begging at this point. Let's give this a little rev. Let me turn my headphones up. You know what we just forgot to do on the car that is supposed to sound really, really nice? Forgot to do the exhaust tuning. I've completely forgot exhaust tuning was even in this game, if you want me to be completely honest. Right, here we are. I've not actually used this, I think, since launch. So we're gonna mess around with this. I don't really... I think that sounds better. Does anyone here actually use the exhaust tuning in this game? Because I never use it. I literally can't remember the last time I've used it. I'd be really interested. Vote up there. It'll be somewhere in the card up there. Let me know. I never ever use it. You know what? That is a lot better after the tuning though. I won't lie. Revs all the way up to 9 grand. Let's go it. That is actually a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Let's go to live tuning. Let's go ahead and make sure we have all of the settings sorted and make our way over to Rare Bear. Oh my lord. It looks really nice. There's a lot of customization for it as well. So like I said, if you haven't, messed around with all the cars yet, you're still going through. Obviously, as we know, Under the Hood is coming very, very soon. You're looking for things to do, you're a little bit bored, give this car a go, give it a customization. So now with the S2K, in terms of how well and is this going to handle and all that kind of stuff, I'm honestly not so sure. From initial impressions, it is very grippy. Very, very grippy indeed. We're going through a bit of a phase on the channel where we go through all the jadum. Whoa, my god, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Wow, that was weird. That caught me so off guard. Oh my lord. I'm struggling to actually get this sideways. You'd think this is an all-wheel drive car quite weirdly. Hold your horses! I was trying to do a horse then. It doesn't say it's 400 plus. It says it's 395. But then if I go into the garage, swear to God, this was 400 plus when we left the thing. Is this glitched? What? I swear when I left the garage it was 400 plus. Okay, anyway. Nothing happened there. Oh my god, you guys are so healthy. You just took away from me. Oh, everything is going wrong. Why is everything going wrong? Let's get the time. I'm going to do this first time round. Watch me. An episode of Gary that doesn't make it to 10 minutes. Well, it's not like it matters anyway because YouTube's trying to kill my channel. This is one of the most grippy rear-wheel drive cars I have used in this game. By the seams of things, clipping issues might be a problem though, because it is already happening. You'd think this is a drag car, This is so grippy. It makes sense, the S2K in real life, if you want to be educated a little bit on cars, the S2K is a car that is made for grip racing. If you tried to skid one of these in real life, like actually skid one of these in real life, you'd have a big problem because of the wheelbase. Fun fact as well, in real life, these don't have traction control. That's another fun fact. I was actually looking at these at one point in my life. Don't have traction control. The AP1s, which is the Mark 1s, rev up all the way to 9K, but then in the AP2s, the second generation, they rev a little bit less to preserve the engine. That's a genuine true fact. This is not going to get a good time. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually is one of the worst cars we've tested on this track. Some of that might be down to the engine. I find it really weird that, you know, 400 plus is a very vague thing, essentially. I've got a feeling every car does have a PI number, but they just put 400 plus to blanket that. Like, I feel like the RSR is probably 600, as well this is like 401, if you know what I mean. I think 400 plus, that kind of arbitrary number is quite unbalanced. I might make a video on that. It's not like when we get to 400 plus, every single car is on a level playing field. Some cars feel 450. Some cars feel 401, some cars feel 600, like, it's a very weird thing. Going up to the last corner there, look at how slow that is accelerating. That was a 303. I might have to make a video about 400 plus cars, because that, as far as I'm concerned, look at the bottom of this leaderboard and then look at the top of it. These are all 400 plus cars. There's something not quite right. Like, that's a big difference of timings between the bottom of this leaderboard and the top of this leaderboard. That's been it from me today. Let me know what you want to see in the next episode, as well as the engine that you want to see that car being used with. This was the most requested in the last episode, so whatever's at the top comment in the next video, I will be doing for the next episode of Gripe. That's been it from me today. Stay safe and peace.